Welcome into SHN Sports. I'm Alex Views alongside Mike Harge. It is Georgetown versus Rouse tonight. It is a perfect and cool night at the park. And as Harge said on this past weekend, and we're back at it tonight again, an exciting matchup between these two teams tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited to get out here and check out Rouse. This is the first time with this team up here in Leander, Cedar Park area. They always produce some good baseball players. A couple of them are playing for the University of Texas Longhorns as we speak. And so I wanted to see what this is all about. I'm excited because I want to see people be aggressive at the plate today. I want to make sure that they've had some long conversations about swinging the bat tonight.
So leading off for Georgetown, Zach Mazak batting second, Rowdy Hoadley again tonight, Reese Bell, Bo Dinsgore batting cleanup and batting fifth, Zach Zavala following him, Gabe Watson back in the lineup playing right field, batting eighth, and Petty in center today, and to finish out this Georgetown Eagles. So we are just moments away. On the mound is Andrew Cahill for the Rouse Raiders, finishing up his warm-up, left-hander batter box. And Harge, we're just moments away for baseball. And Major League Baseball opening day just 2 days away. And so it's a great week for this sport.
No doubt.
First pitch out. And we are officially in a live game here at Rouse High School. Cahill delivers a 1-0, cut on a miss.
You know, you want to see if Georgetown can build on that momentum of that big victory against Round Rock, a perennial power in the area.
The 1-1 outside. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. You mentioned a big win, and that was a character win, some might say, and from that Georgetown days ago. 2-1, taken for a ball outside, now 3-1.
It's not missing by much. I mean, we talked about that a couple times about how it's a little tight, but it's early in the game, so we'll see what happens and see what the progression will be throughout the game with the umpires.
And I wanted to know, and I'm not sure if the viewers at home or wherever you're watching, as Cahill delivers a 3-1 line foul at a play, now count full. The Georgetown dugout, very loud, aggressive already in the top of the first. Usually we hear that throughout the game, but to start this game off with that type of energy, as that one is taken outside, so a leadoff walk for Mazak, and now Georgetown has a runner on first, and here's Rowdy Hoadley.
Well, you said it, you know, the energy in this game, it's a district game. The Round Rock game was not a district game, but it's still a rivalry. You don't want to fall too far behind in district play as both teams come in 2-2.
So here's Hoadley. Courtesy runner at first. Hoadley drops a bunt down. Cahill gonna field on. So moving up the runner. It's a sacrifice bunt down, and now Georgetown, a runner in scoring position here in the top of the first with 1 away.
Yeah, you and I have talked about it in our last broadcast, talked about everything, being fundamentally sound, doing the situational baseball games. And that's what, when you watch the game, that's what you need.
Here's Reese Bell. Righty power bat. Swings at the first pitch. So Bell swinging at the first pitch here. Not wasting any.
I like that. Be aggressive. Get yourself a good fastball. He got it. Missed it, but at least he took a big hack at it. Fouled it straight back.
If you're a pitcher, does your stomach kind of drop in that scenario when you see a guy like Reese Bell swinging at the first pitch?
Looks like Kid Hill looks like he's aggressive himself. So this is a good battle.
Bell fouls that one away for the Eagles. 1 out in the top of the first, no score. Cahill lunges, now set. Delivers the 0-2, grounded over to short, bobbled though, on to first in time. So Sparsky bobbled it over and make the throw over to Forrell at first to get the second out. So now Georgetown has a runner just 90 feet away.
Yeah, he hit the ball hard. He was behind in the count and still had a good at-bat.
So here's Bo Dinsgore. playing first base tonight. First pitch again swinging. So this Jordy aggressive tonight.
Again, I like it. I like it.
1-0 Georgetown lead. It's a base hit and an RBI for Bo Dinsgore. And again, 1-0 Georgetown here in the top of the first.
Totally set that up by Wation. They made it happen. Hidden by Dinsgore as well. Through the infield. A little flare over the second baseman. It looks like a line drive in the book.
So here's Nick Silva. Delivers. That one's low to Mazak.
Another good crowd at the ballpark supporting the kids. It's good.
A lot of blue. A lot of blue. 1-0. Just low and outside. Right to the ankles. Mazak worked a walk just last inning. That pitch fouled off third out of play. Now 2-1. And we were talking, Harsh, before the game about now both of our good friends, Mike Capps, the voice of the Round Rock Express, and we'll have to get Capps to do a game with us, which would be a lot of fun. Probably you and I won't get one word in, but that's fine.
Cappy will probably have a story about Rouse and how it came about, you know? Love me some Mike Capps. I've known Cappy for a long, long time. Since 1996, I've known Capps.
I've known Capps since 2020. That one about.
Yeah, he's one of the good, very knowledgeable about this business, advice during those times, you know. He's a sounding board, really. He's going to give it to you straight as well.
He's seen it all called. And as Mazak steps out. Two and two the count. Lefty hitter Mazak at the plate. Cahill delivers just by Cahill, but just missing outside.
I have a feeling that this is not going to be a good night for the strong arm of the law tonight.
Now, a payoff pitch, grounded right back to him on the mound, bobbles it, but makes the throw over to first in time to end the inning. Georgetown able to score one more. It's now a 2-0 Georgetown lead. We head to the bottom of second. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to SHN Sports. Alex Fuse, Mike Harge with you. It's the bottom of the second. Colby Baez leading things off. That one low. Now 1-0 to Baez. Smith delivers. That one just missing low again. And now a Rouse dugout firing back. That's what this sport brings you. You get what you give. That one way high. Now 3-0.
Just trying to be too quick on the mound. Everything is rushed to his delivery. He needs to slow down a little bit and just gather himself.
3-0 hitting Baez right on the hit by a pitch to lead things off here in the bottom of the second. Georgetown was able to score a lead, but you're hearing the dugout from Rouse louder than in the bottom of the first, and it should be interesting to see if they can build some momentum here. Tying run. Oh, now we got a Texas A&M chant from the dugout.
This district ball game.
Oh. The Rouse dugout making it clear. That one grounded foul.
Should have been ball 6. I mean, sit there and you help them out in that situation. You got to, what we talked about last time. You got to be disciplined enough, but look like
Smith set, delivers a 2-1 inside. For the Raiders, nobody out in the bottom of the second. A check of time. This is my first Rouse game, Harge.
What are your impressions thus far?
Energetic, that's for sure. I mean, you were at those Texas A&M games, weren't you?
I've called a bunch of their games this year, actually, and yeah, but this year was the first time I heard about the ball 6, ball 7, ball 8, and then here when he threw a strike.
Yep.
So, yeah, it was real Texas with a home run in the top of the 6.
2-2.
1-0.
Just low. Another great spot there by Smith, but just missing that location. Now in a full count.
Interesting when they get fired up.
Payoff pitch fouled away, and we'll do the 3-2 again. Interesting to note, though, that the home plate umpire did say something to the dugout of Georgetown in the top of the second, and no word or even look to the dugout this time.
Well, probably because of the fact that he realized he shouldn't have said anything to the dugouts. Unless he's talking, profanity changes everything.
Right over to Silva. It's a 5-4-3 double play. Zavala was able to quickly get it out of his hands over to Dinsgore. And now 2 away.
It's getting rowdy. Shows that everyone's
makes things
engaged.
a little interesting.
Right.
The second inning. First pitch way high. Now 2-0.
See, it goes back to what I was saying. When you help him out while he's struggling, you get your double play ball. If you take, you're probably sitting 3-0, 2-0. And it changes the whole dynamic of what he can and cannot do for you. I understand being aggressive, but that was not the time.
Oh, in there for a strike, excuse me.
Yeah, you might want to hold up on your calls on this guy.
Well, you made the park as well.
Back the other way.
Dirt. Now count full. The payoff pitch hit well into right. Watson tracking back. It's going to be over his head. Had trouble reading that one. And went over. Now rounding, going to third, diving. It is in there in time for a 2-out triple.
Got a pitch up, drove it to right field. The right fielder was playing shallow and got turned around and didn't take a good route to the ball and ended up getting a sliding triple. Good execution on the relay, though, by Georgetown.
So Forrell able to get a 2-out triple, and now Rouse has their runner just 90 feet away. The tying run at the plate. And Ryan Galloway. First pitch, high. 1-0 the count. A 2-0 lead. 1-0. Just outside. 2-0. In there for a strike. A late strike call from the home plate umpire.
Right away like we would if we're directly behind home plate.
2-1 way high. 3-1. Lean back a little.
Lean back. You know about that. You're from New York.
Drive to left. Top of the third, it's a 5-2 Rouse lead. It's going to be hold down here in the third. Kip Hill is still on the mound. Kit Hill. That one fouled away by Holdley. That one cut on a miss. That one just low. 1-2.
It's a good take right there. Ball's down and away. Good take. His hands were in the right spot.
That one missing low. Now 2-2. That pitch cut on a miss. So Holdley goes down swinging. One away. That one in there for a strike.
Looked like it was away a little bit, but again, our angle is a little bit different than what some are seeing.
Cahill delivers. That one cut on a miss by Bell once again. 0-2. Grounded foul. Down third at a play.
Kid Hill came back.
Welcome back to the bottom of the third inning. It's a 5-2 Raiders lead. Lopez back on the mound. Pitch cut on a miss there by Templeton. Lopez set 1-2, fouled back. So count holds here. A big inning for Georgetown here. That pitch in the dirt. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Like how? Yeah. I just was trying to figure out what were we doing here? What were we doing here?
2-2 foul the way.
I'm like, let's get this rhythm going again because, we talked about the energy in both dugouts early, and it's kind of the momentum has kind of flipped
Yes.
over to Rouse. But the tempo of the game needs to pick up as well.
That one fouled away. Maybe if only they had bases that were 3 inches bigger, or other rules implemented at the lower levels of the minor leagues. I just
Right.
I know how to push your buttons.
I know
Harsh.
you do. I know you
The
do.
2
You're
and
trying.
2, just low. You can hear the Georgetown fans.
Check the other side there.
3-2 pitch. Popped up out of play behind home in foul territory.
I know a lot of folks are wondering what's going on in College Station. A&M is up 2-0 over the Longhorns with 2 long home runs in the bottom of the 7th. One earlier and one just now. 2-0 Aggies.
Pitch inside, so working a walk. It's Templeton, and here's Andrew Forrell.
So you're learning a lot about the rivalries and hearing all the information. You talked about the Aggie yell just a little while ago when they were calling out the balls
I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. I'm, especially my geography, still work in progress.
Yeah, should be. But I do have a question for you.
Yes.
So who are the biggest rivals? I mean, who is Sienna's rival?
Well, it's tough as a showing bunt there, but it's in there for a strike. Siena doesn't really have Albany.
Okay.
For basketball. For baseball, though, it's kind of tough. There isn't maybe Canisius, another D1, in the MAC up there.
Yep.
Fordham. Ooh, not in time. Just getting back in time.
Ask for help.
I thought for sure that Templeton might have got caught over there. I think even Templeton might have thought he got caught over there for a second. And the obvious, in upstate New York artists, Yankees, Mets,
Yep.
Red Sox.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough, or unfortunate, however you want to look at it.
Because you spent some time up there,
I
right?
played for both organizations, the Red Sox and the Yankees. So I got to see firsthand the venom. Even in the minor league system, you learn right away that is not who you like. You battle those guys all the time. So
Did you play in Albany with the
I played
Colony?
against.
You played
them.
against the Albany Yankees.
And your favorite player, Derek Jeter, was on that team as well.
No. Don't be putting words in my mouth about my favorite player.
Who is your favorite player?
I have a ZO2 missing outside. I have a different favorite player.
Okay.
So Alfonso Soriano
Oh, I like that.
is one of my favorite players. John Sterling is the reason why I'm doing this. And John Sterling had a great home run call for Soriano. And I loved Soriano as a balk is called on Lopez. Home plate umpire making it loud and clear on that. Walking almost towards the mound.
Look.
How long did it take you there, Blue? It's amazing you can see the ball, not the strikes. Had a girl.
Let's get fired up.
Lopez taking his time. Time's called.
So Alfonso Soriano, that's a good one right there.
So underrated.
Yeah. He swung a grown man bat too, like a
It was
36
huge.
inch bat. Yeah.
I became a hardcore baseball fan in 2013, so a little later on. And that's when he came back to the Yankees. And, he had a great stretch in August. It hit like 10 bombs in 1 month. That one just missing.
Again, I don't know the angle that we're seeing right now. It's getting kind of chippy.
2-2 in the dirt, gets away from Mazak. Moving to third is Templeton. Three into the count. Lopez set. Still no outs. Here in the bottom of the third. Payoff pitch way high. So 4-0. Didn't know what the count was. So here's Ryan Galloway. Had a 2-run bomb over the left field wall. And here's Coach Vieira. And it looks to be, let's see if he makes a call. And he does. So we'll take a quick break here on SHN Sports. It's a 5-2 Rouse lead. Runners on the corners for the Raiders. And we'll have more information on the new Eagles pitcher in just a few moments. A check over, not in time. That one by Denton just missed. A great location. Still nobody out here in the third.
That's the one thing that the problem when other people are involved is the inconsistency creates animosity. That is the biggest problem, and it will continue to be that. And that's why people always talk about electronic situations, because of that. The inconsistency is what gets people riled up. If you want to be consistent, people won't get riled up. It's not really that hard.
Denton delivers the 1-1 just low. Now 2-1.
And we've seen it on both sides.
Yes.
We've seen it on both sides equally.
I think we're going to be here for a while, Arj.
I knew it when I got to the ballpark and I saw it. I honestly did.
A 2-1 pitch. Hit well in foul territory, tracking over as Watson running out of room. Now 2-2 the count. We are about an hour and 15 minutes into this game, and we're in the bottom of the third inning and still nobody out.
When we did the game I did the game on Friday, we were probably almost over. Then you and I did the game on Saturday. We were still almost over.
Yeah. That was just, 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I did a game in Marble Falls now almost 2 weeks ago as Denton delivers a 2-2 pitch in the dirt. A great stop there from Mazak behind the plate. So now full count. Geez, Harge, that Marble Falls game, it went almost 3.5 hours. Like 3 hours and
And
45 minutes.
And you were doing a 7-inning game. I did a college game earlier, 2 of them. One was 4 hours and 44 minutes, and the
Jeez.
other one was 4 hours and 55 minutes.
Wow. And that one's low, so now the bases are loaded for Carter. Elwich at the plate. Can't read my own writing hard.
Yeah, Connor Heinrich.
Heinrich.
Yep.
That's what I said.
I got you, bro. I heard you perfectly.
Bases loaded. Nobody out for Carter Heinrich. When Denton delivers, it's a ground ball to Holding. On to Zavala. Did he get it? He got the out, but bobbled, unable to get the throw over to first. 1 run does score. Now it's a 7-2 Raiders lead. So a fielder's choice. Hendrick reaches first on that fielder's choice, and now we're going to see another mound visit here. Finally getting 1 out.
I know exactly what he's talking about. The guy didn't even slide when he came into second base, and they didn't give him a chance to make a transfer to throw the ball. If he throws that ball and hits the kid in the face, he didn't even slide.
Yeah.
And you have to get down in high school baseball.
And Coach Villa has a great point with this.
Again, the inconsistencies are what causes the problems.
And not a conversation between the field umpire and the home plate umpire this time. Just a conversation, I guess, and Coach Ray was probably asking for help or to turn things over. Does not happen. First and third, now 1 away. This time Keegan Solomon at the plate. Denton delivers a pitch in the dirt. And another good stop there from Mazak. A check over. It's a 7-2 ball game. The bottom of the third. Denton delivers. Pitch right over the plate. In there for a strike. Now 1-1 the count. One, runner goes. The no throw going down the third. And everybody's safe. So a stolen base, and that eliminates the potential double play threat.
I'm more worried about the location of the pitch.
I've given up hard.
Yeah.
Two one, hits him right on the shoulder. So bases are loaded once again. Have you ever been tossed out of a game?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of times. Whether it was coaching, whether it was playing, or whether it was sitting up here in the stands. Never been done while I was announcing, though.
First time for everything.
Nah.
Denton delivers another pitch in the dirt to Mazak, and the bases are loaded once again for the Raiders here. It's a 7-2 ball game. It's a game of close pitches that have just not gone the way. That one in there for a strike. Count 1-1.
But I will give it to Rouse. They have been patient at the plate. They've been taking whatever has been given to them and not trying to chase out of the zone and doing the things that they need to do.
1-1. In there for a strike. Now count 1-2. Only one out, though, here in the third. Bases loaded. 2 runs have scored this inning. Now, once again, a 7-2. Rouse lead. Denton delivers. That one just missing. Another great spot there from Denton.
I can't even see the plate. Like dirt is all over it.
Two hits him. Now it's an 8-2. Rouse lead. And hard is just one of those games that just keeps unraveling. As you mentioned, the inconsistency, right? That does not help in this situation. And Georgetown just simply can't get out of this inning.
Right, they can't get out of their own way right now. A lot of hit batters, and you still got to make sure that you're making plays and continue to stay engaged. But I'll tell you this much, as a fielder, when you have things happening like this, you get on your heels, you're not ready, then all of a sudden the ball comes to you and you're jumping at it. So you want to make sure that you're continuing to stay engaged, stay ready, and be able to make a play, because he needs you to make a play behind him.
Especially aware of the situation as well.
Yep.
Where are you throwing, right?
Right.
0-2. Denton delivers a pitch high and outside, 1-2. And I think at this point, right, bases still loaded, only one out. You kind of have to go back to the fundamentals of the pitcher, right?
Yep. Just get yourself a pitch that you can get a ground ball so your defense can make a play for you. As an infielder, you're begging for the ball to be hit to you so you can make the play to get the team back into the dugout and maybe create a long rally.
Denton delivers. That one just missing low. Another great pitch there. Now 2-2.
And I'm watching the reaction from people that's sitting directly behind home plate. They are shaking their head.
2-2. Popped up, hit well into.
Why are we not calling infield fly right there? There should have been a call for an infield fly. Should have been automatic infield fly.
Mm-hmm. So Holding makes the play. Here's Diaz. Smith, a pitch high to Diaz.
Looked like he might have been crossed up. There should have been. Hopefully they get that figured out.
Denton set. A 1-0 to Diaz. Low, now 2-0. Bases still loaded. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. 2-0 pitch taken for a called strike. Now 2-1. Denton delivers. Popped up. Dinsgore coming over there to make the play and to end the inning. But 3 more runs have scored for the Raiders. It's now an 8-2 Raiders lead. We head to the top of the fourth. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on SHN Sports. Top of the fourth, 8-2 Raiders. It's going to be Silva, Zavala, and Watson due up this inning. A first pitch called strike right over the heart of the plate to Silva. 3 more runs were scored by Rouse in the bottom of the third, as that one just missing inside. Now 1-1 the count. So when you spent some time in upstate New York, Arj, did you go to any restaurants? What did you do? Did you have any go-to spots, or did you not spend that much time?
Didn't have that much time, but, you know, loved Albany. Really loved hanging out in Albany. I mean, obviously it's the capital, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That's right,
Capital
you're right.
of New York. Got to hang out at a couple bars in the nightlife. During the daytime, though, it was fast food, you know.
1-2, cut on and missed by Silva, 1 away. That's how you do it. Now, unfortunately, I did point out to you, you asked me, were you born when you played up there? And unfortunately, when you played, I was not born yet. Born in the great year of 2000. And
yeah, you can make me feel
you were still
real
playing,
old.
though. You can say that. You were still playing when I was born.
That is true. That was true. But I was almost done at that time.
You're just getting started. What are you talking about?
Yeah, getting started in the afterlife. That's what I was getting started in. What's next?
1-0, cut on and miss. Now